friends. I'm not sure where Dizzy is right now. Hello? Dizzy? Yoo-hoo.
I'm busy!
Well, come here and say hello to our friends, Busy Dizzy.
Hello, friends! Now, can I get back to work?
What are you working on?
I'm in my garden planting seeds!
Oh, that sounds like fun. I didn't realize you knew anything about gardening.
Well, I'm a master gardener.
Huh, what are you planting?
Hang on.
Okay.
Take a look.
Dizzy's seeds, interesting.
Yes, they're very
Ooh.
special seeds.
They're very colorful.
Yes.
Dizzy?
What?
I'm pretty sure these are sprinkles.
Well, how else am I supposed to grow cupcakes?
That's a good point.
Yes.
Dizzy,
What?
cupcakes are something that you make in the kitchen. If you want to plant something in the garden, you need seeds.
Not sprinkles?
Nope. I have some green bean seeds you could use.
But I wanted cupcakes.
I know, you really like cupcakes, Dizzy.
I do.
How about we plant some green beans first, and then we can go to the kitchen and make some cupcakes.
Okay.
All right, so do you know what you put your seeds into?
A pile of confetti.
Try again.
A bucket of tinsel.
Not quite.
A bowl of glitter.
No, Dizzy, you need soil.
Oh, soil. I love soil. That sounds very exciting.
It is exciting. Okay, let's see. Here's some soil for you.
That looks like dirt.
It is dirt.
Well, that's not very exciting. It's brown and it smells funny.
Yeah, but you know what, Dizzy?
What?
Soil is exciting.
Prove it.
Okay, well, there are lots of different treasures inside of the soil that you find when you dig deeper into it.
Like sparkly treasures?
Even better.
Better than sparkles?
Yes. Okay, let's see. Do you want me to find a treasure?
Yes, find a treasure. That sounds like
Okay.
a great idea.
Oh, I think I see one.
A treasure?
Yes,
Ooh,
I found
what
a
is
treasure.
it? What is it?
Okay,
What
hold
is it?
on. Here you go, Dizzy.
Ew! Get that thing away from me! It's a worm!
But Dizzy, you're a bird. Birds eat worms.
Not this chick! That's repulsive! It's squishy, and it's slimy,
Uh-huh.
and it's covered in dirt, and it stinks!
But Dizzy, this worm is a treasure.
What's it do?
Well, the worm eats all of the dead stuff in the soil,
Ugh.
and it puts good stuff back into it.
I'm still not impressed. Put the worm down. What else do you have?
Well, there are other treasures in the soil too.
Like what?
Well, there are ants and insect eggs and dead plants.
I'm still not impressed.
Yeah, well, Dizzy, I know what would make you impressed.
What's that?
When you watch as a tiny little seed turns into a cute little green plant. It's magical.
I like magic, and I do like the color green.
Exactly.
Can we plant one?
Sure. Let's see. Would you like to help me?
Sure.
Okay.
Do I have to touch the worm?
Nope.
Good.
You can if you want to, though. Okay, be very careful. So I'll make a little hole for you, and then you can put the seed in. Perfect. So now I'll cover it up. There.
Oh, it's like you're tucking the little guy into bed. He's
Exactly.
so cute.
He is.
Yes.
Okay, so now we can put him in sunshine, and he'll get warm and cozy, and then we'll sprinkle some water on him and give him a good drink.
This is exciting.
It is.
It's not doing anything. This is boring.
Gardening takes a lot of patience.
What's that?
It's something that you don't have a lot of.
Can we go make cupcakes now?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
With sprinkles? Because I love sprinkles.
Sure. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, friends. We're going to go make cupcakes now with sprinkles.
Guys, just checking in, making sure you're reading and logging your minutes. Today we have another mystery reader. I bet you'll be able to guess who she is. She's from another country called England, and I hear she likes to drink tea a lot while she's at work, and her job is to teach first grade. I wonder who it is.
A Very Busy Year by Leo Lionni, one of my favourite authors. It's all about two little mice and a tree, and about how they become friends. A Busy Year by Leo Lionni. It was the first day of January, and for the twins it was their first walk in the winter snow. "Look," said Willie, "a snow mouse. He's holding a broom, a snow broom," said Winnie. But then they heard a voice. "I am not a broom, I am Woody the tree." The twins couldn't believe their ears. A talking tree? When they returned a few weeks later, it was already February, and the snow mouse was melting away, but the tree was still there. "What have you two been up to?" she asked. The twins told Woody about the McBarney barn where they lived, and about the cows and the horses and the chickens that lived there too. In March, the rain and the wind never seemed to stop, but the twins went to see Woody just the same. She had become their friend. "All this rain is fine," she said. "I need it. And soon it will be spring. I can't wait. I feel my buds." And indeed, when April came, Woody's branches were full of buds. "How do you know which ones will be blossoms and which one will be leaves?" Winnie wondered. To her, they all looked the same. "Oh, Woody, you're beautiful," said the twins when they returned in May. "Yes," said Woody, her branches heavy with blossoms and leaves. May is my month. It was warm and the three friends talked and played all day. On their way home, Willie said, "It's a shame Woody can't run with us." "You look sad," said the twins when they saw Woody again. "Don't you like June and the summertime?" "I do," said Woody, "but people are careless with cigarettes and campfires, and many trees die in the flames. I can't run." The twins looked at each other. "Don't worry, Woody, we'll protect you," they said, as they ran back to the barn to find the hose and water. It was July, when one morning Winnie and Willie heard screams. "Help! Help! Fire!" It was Woody. They unrolled the hose as fast as they could. The flames had almost reached their friend, but the twins arrived just in time. "Winnie, Willie, how can I ever thank you?" said Woody gratefully. August was vacation month. The twins went to the seashore with their parents, but first they went to say goodbye to Woody. Woody was sound asleep. "Let's not wake her," Willie said. They hung a note from her bark. It said, "Going to the shore. Goodbye, Woody." When they returned in September, Woody's branches were full of fragrant, juicy fruit. "How busy you've been," the twins exclaimed. "Take as many as you want," said Woody, and the twins ate their bellies full. Nothing had ever tasted so good. October arrived. Autumn was almost gone and winter was coming closer. Icy winds blew Woody's leaves away. "Poor Woody," said the twins. "Don't worry," said Woody. "Next year I'll have new leaves. You'll see." The tree was bare now. "It's November already," Willie whispered. "What shall we give Woody for Christmas?" "She deserves the best," said Winnie. "I shall give her a nice piece of cheese." Willie looked at her with dismay. Cheese? He said. Trees don't eat cheese. I know, said Winnie, laughing, but it's the thought that counts. December came, and then it was Christmas. Winnie stepped forward to give Woody her present. What is it? Asked Willie. Ha! Manure, said Winnie triumphantly. Ugh, disgusting, said Winnie. But Woody laughed. Fertilizer is just what I need, and she meant it. Then it was Willie's turn. His box was full of bulbs and flower seeds to plant around the tree. Woody thanked her two friends. Merry Christmas! They all shouted together. They were happy and ready for another busy year. And that's the end. Oh, Say Can You Seed? All About Flowering Plants by Bonnie Worth. And as you can see, it's a little bit like Cat in the Hat. I wonder if it'll have rhyming words in it. Oh, say can you see? Seed, I'm sorry. I'm the cat in the hat, and I think that you need to come take a look at this thing called a seed. From the giant gum tree to this very small weed, every flowering plant started out as a seed. Plants are so useful to me and to you. Can you think of ways? I will name you a few. The paper for books and cloth for your pants came from the trees from cotton, two kinds of plants. The grains and the fruits and the veggies you eat, why, they can come from plants too. And here's something neat. In deserts and woods and rainforests thick, grow plants that can make you feel well when you're sick. Yes, plants serve us well and fill so many needs, and flowering plants all start with seeds. Just what is a seed? You are wondering maybe? Well, you might say a seed is a tiny baby. The best way for you to see just what I mean is to take a close look at a seed called a bean. Like all beans, all seeds, a bean comes in three basic parts. Thing 1 and thing 2. Please bring the charts. Part 1 is the first that I think you should know. It's the part. That's the baby. It's called the embryo. To sprout, it needs food, just like you do, which brings us to the seed part, numero 2. It's called a cotyledon. That's kind of fun to say. This being said too, but some others have one. Last comes the third part that you need to know. It's the coat which protects our cute bean embryo. To sprout a bean seed, keep it moist, not wet. Keep it covered with dirt, and then you'll see what you'll get. In 7 days or so comes the part that I love. A root spreads below, and the stem shoots above. Look, there's the root, and there's the stem. Now, in order to show you a grown bean plant to you, we've travelled in time for some months, maybe 2. And as you can see, here's the parts of the bean. There are the roots. This is called the root system. And then we have the stem. There's the flower and the fruit and the leaf. Thing 2 calls the part above the ground the shoot system. Thing 1 calls the part underground the root system. To get a good look at the roots underground, it is better to make like a mole I have found. Roots are not pretty, they're twisty and hairy, and some roots look even a little bit scary. Roots anchor the plant and help it stand true. Roots suck up the water and minerals too. The roots keep the soil from just washing away. That's pretty important, wouldn't you say? We've talked about roots, we've learned about them. Now it is time to move on to the stem. The stem is the pipe through which water shoots. It's absorbed from the soil and passes through the roots. It shoots through the plant, and next, as you'll see, the leaves each turn into a food factory. Just like the rhino's protected with horns, the stem of a rose is protected by thorns. Leaves come in all shapes and sizes, I found. Some small, some spiky, some big and some round. But the thing that all leaves have in common is this: they make their own food by photosynthesis. I'll say this quite loudly. I don't mean to be rude. Plants are the only living things on earth that make their own food. To do this, plants need water, minerals and sun. And that's why the daytime's when food making's done. For your information, and also for fun, hop on my Shrink Upper. It's time to see how it's done. The leaf takes in CO2 through a stoma or pore. It works like a mouth, and that's what it's for. Then the air gets mixed in with the water and sun, and that's how the food making factory is run. I see my clock that now is the hour to drop in and say a hello to a flower. Plants breathe out gas that we breathe in. The name of that gas is oxygen. Thing 2 has a chart. He will share it with you that shows what the plants of the flower will do. In the pestle of our ovules, their unfertilized seeds, the stamen holds pollen, which is an oval need, what an oval needs. An unfertilized ovule will not ever grow, and the pollen's the stuff that will fix that, I know. A flower's own pollen or another's okay. That's where the bees play a role, by the way. To make honey, bees need to get nectar from flowers. They fly and they gather this sweet stuff for hours. The pollen sticks into their bodies and legs. It falls off, and sometimes it reaches the eggs. The ovule that's fertilized becomes a seed. Around its fruit, upon which we feed. We say the word fruit. Do you know what that means? It means olives, nuts, grains, plantains, tangerines. And apples and oranges and pineapples too, all kinds of plant foods are healthy for you. Some fruits are juicy and messy to munch on. Dry ones like nuts are nice to crunch on. Not all plants with seeds give us edible fruit. Some plants have seeds and they look weird or look cute. But seeds are hitchhikers and they ride on your clothes. And dandelion seeds sometimes fly up your nose. Some seeds come in pods that explore like a sneeze. Other seeds may have wings and can fly on the breeze. Whether they stick or they blow or they fly, seeds bring us to life. And now you know why. I see the sun setting and here comes the moon. Your mother is calling and dinner is soon. I hope you have learned from my little seed talk. And now I will climb up a giant beanstalk. Giant's Garden by Cindy Leaney. The Giant's Garden. What's inside this great big gate? Let's go inside and investigate. It looks like a garden from long ago, a garden where someone got good things to grow. This path goes to that greenhouse. Let's go check it out. There's a strange story here, a legend. I'll read it out loud. Legend of the Giant's Garden. A giant grew this garden, a gentle giant, named Grant. Grant grew great things, all kinds of plants. He was a genius at growing. He had a green thumb. No one knew how Grant got here or where he even came from. One day, a seagull dropped a very large egg. Grant hugged it gently, and out popped a leg. Another leg, a big beak, and a huge pair of wings. A golden goose grew like magic, then began to sing. Your home is in Giantland. That is where we must go. This garden is not in danger. It will still grow. So, Grant got on the golden goose, waved goodbye and flew away. Grant has not been back again, not since that day. Imagine a giant's garden, a golden goose, another age. What happened next? I wonder. I wish this legend had a second page. Legend of the Giant's Garden.